Being detained by immigration can feel overwhelming and frightening, not only for the person in custody but also for their family. Many people are left with questions, uncertainty, and very little information about what options are available. One of the most important tools in the immigration process when it is available is an immigration bond. An immigration bond can allow a detained person to be released while their case is still moving through the immigration system. In this video, we're going to take the time to fully explain what an immigration bond is, how it works, who may qualify, and why it can make a real difference in an immigration case. What an immigration bond really is. An immigration bond is a financial guarantee paid to the U.S. government. Its purpose is not punishment, it is a way for the government to ensure that a person will comply with the immigration process. When a bond is granted, it allows the detained individual to be released from immigration custody and wait for their court hearings outside of detention. The bond comes with clear expectations, including attend all immigration court hearings. This means the individual must appear before the immigration judge every time the court schedules a hearing. Missing a hearing can lead to serious consequences, including losing the bond and receiving a removal order. Follow all conditions set by the court or ICE. These conditions may include regular check-ins, updates of address, or other specific requirements depending on the case. Remain available to immigration authorities. The individual must remain reachable and responsive throughout the process, showing that they are taking the case seriously and respecting the system. Who may qualify for an immigration bond? Not everyone who is detained by immigration will qualify for a bond. Eligibility is determined on a case-by-case basis and depends on multiple factors. Some of the key elements considered include immigration history. Officers and judges look at how long the person has lived in the United States, whether they have had prior immigration violations, and if they have complied with past immigration requirements. Criminal background. Certain criminal convictions can make a person ineligible for a bond, while others may still allow for a bond depending on the nature and severity of the offense. Risk of flight. This refers to whether the person is likely to appear for future hearings. Strong family ties, stable housing, and employment can help demonstrate that the person will not disappear. Risk to the community. Immigration authorities evaluate whether releasing the person would pose a danger to others. Evidence of good character and community involvement can be important here. In some cases, ICE sets a bond amount directly. In other cases, the person must request a bond hearing, where an immigration judge decides whether a bond can be granted. How bond amounts are decided. The minimum immigration bond is $1,500, but the final amount depends on the circumstances of each case. Judges and ICE officers consider factors such as family connections in the U.S., having close relatives, especially U.S. citizens or lawful permanent residents, can show stability and responsibility. Employment and community ties. Proof of work history, tax payments, or community involvement can help demonstrate reliability. Past compliance with the law. Individuals who have previously followed immigration rules may be viewed as lower risk. A higher bond amount is often used when authorities believe stronger financial motivation is needed to ensure compliance. How the immigration bond process works. Once a bond is approved, it must be paid in full to ICE. Only someone with legal status in the United States can post the bond, and payment is usually made at a designated ICE office. After the bond is paid, the individual is released from detention. Release does not always happen immediately, but it typically occurs within a short period after payment is processed. The immigration case continues. The person must still attend all hearings and follow all instructions from the court. The bond remains active until the case ends. If all requirements are met, the bond may be returned at the conclusion of the case, depending on the outcome. Failure to follow the rules can result in the bond being forfeited. Why immigration bond matters. Being released on bond can significantly change a person's situation. Instead of remaining in detention, they may be able to reunite with family, maintain employment, and properly prepare their case. Access to legal counsel, documents, and emotional support is often much easier outside of detention, which can positively impact the outcome of the case. Immigration bonds are not available in every case, but when they are, they can provide crucial relief during a difficult time. Understanding how bonds work is an important step toward navigating the immigration process more confidently. Contact us to discuss your situation and learn more about your options.